How we doing? Huh? All right. Woo, boy. Had a nice long nap, so I'm kind of, let me move this light. I'm kind of awake. All right, that should be better. Is that better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now I can see you. You can see me. All right, so everybody that thinks we're headed to game 7, send me $1 million. All right. Everybody that thinks we're headed to game 7, just super chat $1 million right now, and we're good. Patrick, how you doing, bud? Lee Pat, Duke Tube, Steve's in the house. How you doing, guys? Duke, it ain't happening. Yeah, I know. 6 is good. 6 will do the job. I'd prefer 7, but seriously, we could spend an hour cracking jokes on like there's better odds of anything happening other than Rangers going into Tampa and beating Vasilevsky on an elimination day. Just Duke's got it right, man. Ain't happening. But come on, Ranger fans. I know there's at least a couple of you in here. Sell it to me. So I want to hear from Ranger fans how you guys going to beat the Lightning tonight. How you guys going to beat the Lightning? Duke says if you had an extra million to give it to me after you win tonight, but you had to be vice president, so we're all yeah. We have a vice president. We're presidents, so we're all hurting for money, right? Steve, that's true. I know they played a game for a reason. Because they're contractually obligated to go out there so we can all marvel at Vasilevsky. What will this make him? 8 out of 9, or is it 7 out of 8 if he pitches a shutout tonight in elimination games? It's crazy. Drew, how you doing, buddy? You smoked 3 to the head playing guitar, waiting for you. Today is it's been a day. It's been a day. Bryant Mod Raven's in the house. Mod Raven, how you doing, buddy? All right, so I think we're gonna do today. We're gonna do a flag. Is this the right shirt? Yeah, we're gonna do a flag and a shirt today, since this could possibly be the last live stream the last game live stream until the finals. But I got stuff coming. I got content. I got so much content coming that you guys probably get sick of me and unsubscribe. Hey, Fall Story, how you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hey, by the way, Steve, if you want to throw me some trivia questions, I'll just add the prizes to your ever-growing pile that I'm going to send you once the season's over. My brother Gene has just abandoned and fallen off the cliff, man. I don't know what's going on. I've heard from him like 3 sentences in the last 2 weeks, maybe. Raven, yeah, I put him on the plane today. So a lot of people have asked about what and why and how and all of that. Tomorrow, I'm going to sit down and try to tell the story without crying and without completely throwing my ex, without making it a bitch session about her. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow because a lot of people have enjoyed him over the years. It's not like he's still gonna come visit. But I just got so many people asking me about that. I just figured the best thing for me to do is just sit tomorrow, and do a video. I couldn't have done it today. It was an emotional day, obviously. Let's see. True. Why is there a fluffy next to your name now? Because either you joined as a YouTube member or you were gifted one of the ones when Jeff or Jake, because Jeff and Jake both gifted 5 memberships to people, and you had to have been in the stream at the point. So that's how, unless you joined yourself too. Juan San Juan, let's go Lightning. How you doing, bud? You don't need a pile, Steve. I know. Still, we'll work it out. Thank you, Duke Tube. When you get to be my age, you've been through enough to know, that's life, man. You have to find ways to deal. Thanks, Raven. Yeah, he had the crazy bill. I'm glad you had fun. Just two, Steve. Just two questions. Thanks, bud. Frank's back in the house. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Steve say you don't need gifts. The Church of Mac Weeks doesn't accept donations. Just spread the gospel. All right. I got you. Robert, I can't read the last name here. Let's see. Robert Bearwald. I hope I got that right, but that's a new name. Appreciate that. 6 of the last 7 games, the Lightning clinched the series. He had a shutout and allowed 1 goal to Toronto in the first. Yeah, so if he does the shutout tonight, it'd be 7 out of 8. Where's the Ranger fans? I'm waiting for a Ranger fan to sell me how you guys are gonna beat Tampa tonight. Really, I want to know, man. True, yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good. Hey, Nick from Twisted Wrister is in the house, man. How you doing, bud? Huh? Hey, Nick, are you getting tired of calling late game Tampa goals that win game? Are you getting sick of that yet? Dang, man. It's just you would have thought after the Panthers let it go out with 3.8 seconds, you would think that everybody that played Tampa from then on out, like the last 2 minutes of the game and even the third period, they allowed Tampa to get a late goal in the end of the second period. You would think that like the teams would just take the puck and hide behind their own net just to keep it away from Tampa, so that whole juju magic thing that happens wouldn't be allowed to happen. Chris, I saw you up there. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Raven, you have about 2,000 in cards you're going to list for auction on eBay tonight? Ooh. Yeah. I'll take a look. George, thank you, sir. Craig, the web address to my store. Let me just give it to you because it's just the eBay store. So if I'm logged in, which I should be, I will go to the store. Yeah, I'm logged in. I'll get to the store and I'll just post the link. The link to the store is in all of the descriptions to the videos. Come on, eBay, let's go. All right. So I don't think I have any cards left because somebody had bought some, but I still have a bunch of merchandise, the flags and everything like that. All right, here we go. And Steve did it before I could. Steve's quicker to post the links to my stuff than I am. Thank you, sir. True, I'm not so sure, man. Buck Skull, don't hate Tampa. I don't hate Tampa. Maybe you're saying to somebody else. Oh, you heard Braden Point might play today. All right, Nick, it's here. Let me. The chat's going. I want to read what you got to say, buddy. Let's see. It's kind of like a parabola. I start off not minding Tampa. Then you get annoyed with them winning more. But now you've passed the point. We might be seeing something special in today's era. Yeah, that's yeah. I agree. That's kind of the way I'm looking at it. I'm like, these guys are going to win. They may not be done even if they win today. You know what I mean? Frank says Bobrovsky for Gibson, anyone? Let's see. What did Nick say? You send me bags of expired dog treats. My dogs don't know what dog treats are. They eat almonds, peanuts. What's the other thing they were eating for a while? They like peanut butter, popcorn. I don't get dog treats. I get the cheap dollar store peanuts. They love it. And then they poop them out whole. All right, let's see. True, the Rangers need 0 penalties. Yeah. Somehow they got to draw a penalty on Tampa, right, man? Somehow, geez, they're going to have to work harder. They got to work harder to force Tampa to do something stupid like a like hooking, tripping, etc. Because otherwise, the refs are just not calling. I'm not saying the refs are. I'm not complaining about the refs. I'm just saying they're not calling. They're letting them play. The Rangers are going to have to force Tampa into doing something so obvious that the refs can't help but call it. All right, let's see. I'm going down to the bottom of the chat because I missed a bunch here, guys. Okay. Buck Skull. Buck Skull's got all the avatars, buddy. Riley, how you doing? If you say if the lightning pulls off, you would not be surprised. Neither would I. I don't think anybody would, right? Tampa only wants Hagel to embellish and draw a penalty. Yeah, that's a good point, Buck Skull. If Tampa starts fast, it's over. There's no doubt about that. The Rangers just cannot. Look, it's the same exact thing has happened to the Panthers. As soon as it was 2-0, it was 2-0 in the series. It was 2-0 in the game. And Tampa said, okay, that's close enough to elimination for us. And they have just dominated since. It's crazy. Since that 2-0 lead, midway, what is that? Midway through game 3. Since then, I think the Rangers have scored, 2 goals in the last 2.5 games, right? Think so? Same thing they did to the Panthers, man. Warrior Loft, how you doing? Lightning's been here before. They have endured the pain of getting swept. They will turn it up this game and put the nail in the coffin. The pressure's on the Rangers. They are tired and will fold. I agree with everything except for the part where they will fold. I think you'll see a gallant, desperate team, and it may take Tampa Bay overtime to finish this off. I would be beyond shocked if the Rangers could pull this off, but I don't think the Rangers will fold. I think it's going to be. You might actually see a shocking thing like the Rangers tying it late to get to overtime and just burn out their gas tank that way. But I still think Tampa's going to win. Twisted, you say when you stream, chat goes quiet. He's the jalapeno in the mojito. By the way, Steve, I saw you talking about you don't talk to Uyghur haters. I saw the comment in Nick's stream. All right, I lurk. I just can't. I can't comment a lot on the stream because Stu texts me like 25 texts every 10 seconds. He just sits there, talk to text. He's like calling the game. I love you, Stu, if you're watching. But he talks to text the game to me. So I can't comment. I can't do anything else on my phone because my phone blows up the whole game. So I'm there a lot of times, Nick. I just can't. I can't comment. Drew says, sucks the Bucks have Brady and the Bolts have Stamkos, Scooch, Perry. Frank, you say you think we have to re-sign Marchment before making any moves? Well, they got to give that kid a head exam first, and I don't mean that in a negative way. How's his head injury going? You know what I mean? You don't want to give a guy 3 years if he's not going to be able to be the kind of player we need him to be. Lee Pat says, here we go, me and the overtime thing. I want to be able to put Matthias in the video tonight, But and also, look, I like overtime because if a game goes to overtime, it means more time. It's been a really good game, right? It's been close. It's been tight. I don't necessarily enjoy, unless it's the Panthers, but when I'm watching two other teams, I don't enjoy when it's a 4-1, 5-2. It kind of takes the life out of everything, and then I have to make up stuff to be animated about in the recap. And views are just much better. So it's a little bit of a selfish thing. Uh-oh. True. Uh-oh. True and Steve are going to go at it, right? Steve says, I'm just there to be like Flying Fluffy Hockey. Go away whenever you type in an extreme. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to steal your juice. I know you're the big honcho over there, Steve. Don't worry. Huh? I just come in and wave and I leave. I know. Don't worry, man. You got your groove going on. I don't want to ruin it. Hey, Warrior. All right, what did Buck Skull say? You think Tampa have a chance against the Avs? Yeah, I think the question is, do the Avalanche have a chance against Tampa? Goaltending. I mean, Kemper's nice, but goaltending. The Lightning are absolutely just motivating. And not that I'm surprised, but I mean, you know, a team wins 2 cups, they might go, all right, so we didn't win the third, but not this team. I'm telling you right now, I will put money that if they win 3 straight, one of those kids, one of those players in the after interviews, right, like Kucherov did, if they win a third time, one of them's going to say, we want 4. One of them's going to say, why we're going to try to win 4. That's just the mentality. These guys, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. Raven, Bud stole your thumbnail. Well, yeah. I'm probably next. I probably. What do you guys think? That this is actually a good question. Hey, Stu, how you doing? This is actually a good question, especially for you, Steve. Should I stick with what I was doing with the caricature for the live stream thumbnails to make it consistent, or should I like rotate it and change it every once in a while? You guys tell me, especially you, Steve. What do you think? Bud Monkey says, who's worse, Tom Rowe or Matheson? Oh, Rowe. Absolutely, Rowe. I saw, who said that? Hold on a second. I missed it. Riley, Nick and I inspired you to do a hockey channel. Cool. Very good. Very good. Send me the, send me when you start uploading stuff. Steve says the questions are sent. They have nothing to do with Uyghur. Let's see. Let's see what Steve's questions are. Hey, Stu, how you doing, buddy? All right. Let's see. Right? Ah! Oh, Steve. Dang. All right. That works. I like it. I like it. Ali Sheik, I hope I got the name right. Just want to say thanks for the content. Huge Panther fan. You and your boys have been following me all. I appreciate that, bud. Genuinely. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've had a day. All the positive comments I can take, I'll take it right now. Duke says the Avs haven't played a good goalie in the playoffs. And the one time they didn't hurt, the one time they didn't hurt him right. Before, I've seen, it's funny because I've seen 2 basic opinions that the Avalanche are going to kick Tampa's ass and that Tampa's going to kick the Avalanche ass. I haven't seen very many people thinking it'll be an evenly matched series. And I certainly haven't seen anybody thinking it's going to be the Rangers. And look, we're all counting them out. Is there anybody here in the chat thinks the Rangers are going to win tonight? Where's my Ranger fans? I'm still waiting for a Ranger fan to tell me how they're going to beat Tampa. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be a dick. I really like to know from a Ranger fan perspective what you guys can do. Raven, you say rotate. Let's see. Daniel Podjon. I hope I got that right. Yeah, Brother Nick at Twisted Wrister sent you my way. Appreciate that. That said Lightning 4-3 in overtime. That'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah. I'd be good with that. Enunciate. What are you talking about, enunciate? I asked you about, Steve, I asked you about the thumbnails. And you're telling me to enunciate. I'm surprised I can read that word, though. That's a big word for me. That's an awful big word for my vocabulary, man. Uh-oh, I almost knocked my microphone on the end. Bud says I should do the caricatures for the review vids with Stu and your thumbnails for the live stream. False Store says no quit. All right, let's see. Steve says, in your opinion, the drawing thumbnail is good for my Zoom call videos when I just do my own camera. Can't change the fresh, iconic thumbnails where I post. That won't change in the live stream. Okay. All right. Thank you, Steve. Let's see. Irish Half. I hope I got that right. That's a new name. If they can get out of the first with a good lead, they have a chance. You just don't think they will. Yeah. No doubt they got to score first, right? Absolutely. No doubt. No doubt there, man. Exploring again says the Rangers is not over. It's like your wife always saying our marriage is brother exploring. Let me give you a little. If the woman says it's over, it eventually will be. At some point. At some point. All right. Well, I'm going to skip the relationship advice. Duke Tube, thank you, sir. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Boats. 3-peat coming. I like it. Here's the question. If they win 3 in a row, hey, Tampa fans, I got a question for you guys. If you win 3 in a row, will you stop? Will you stop and give the Panthers a shot? Is 3 good? Come on. Hey, one best Steve. All right, sir. And Stu's got to go grab. Stu, I'm still waiting to have a sub delivered to the house. You have my address, Stu. Tuna, onions, no tomatoes, extra banana peppers. Why do I? That got me started on the Neil Rogers thing last time because he used to have lunch delivered during the radio show and eat. I need to have a sub delivered during the live stream so y'all can listen to me chew. Steve, thank you, sir. All right. You say you're donating so the Rangers lose to counter Frank from donating for the Rangers win. Duke Tube, thank you, sir. Nope, you want 4 and it's possible. Come on, man. How about this, Duke? How about this? I'll make you a deal. You get your 3 in a row. Let the Panthers have 1. Then you guys get another 3. Huh? Can we do that? Can we do that? Oh, man. I know. You guys could. If you win 3, I have a feeling you could win 4, right? Robert says the Panthers will be better next year. Another year of experience and a bad taste will steal them. They have the talent, definitely. They have the talent. Do they have the right mindset? A lot of that's going to come down, in my opinion, to the coach. That's just my opinion. Let's see. Vincent says Tampa wins 3, then the Avs win 4, then the Rangers. What's that? That's like 10 years. That's Spencer Knight time, right? Bug Scully says you want more cups, right? Nick, thanks for coming out. Says the Lightning continue to elevate their play from game to game. The Rangers have played well, but haven't done enough to change the pace between the losses. So I saw somebody that does Ranger reaction videos. It's just him on his couch with his dad and they're watching a game. And a couple of times during the video, he had the same expression and said basically the same thing that I had, and I'm sure many of you Panther fans had watching the series. And it was him looking at the screen like, I don't understand. And he's talking to his head. I don't understand. The poor dude was just couldn't understand why. It's not like the Rangers look bad. Just can't get anything going. But you say you keep your job. But the only thing, well, we'll talk about the thumbnails. We'll talk about it. Well, I'm easy. But you and Raven can go. We'll have a thumbnail That's what we need is a thumbnail competition, right? Robert, yeah, coach is gonna make a big difference. Frank, sir. Thank you, buddy. All right, I appreciate it. Let's see what we got. Jaws, do I want a winning franchise or one and done? In the position that we're in right now, I would take a one and done. And the reason why I say that is because we don't have any first round picks. The guys that we have at the AHL level are not superstar material. These are the guys. We do not have the draft capital. We do not have the base at the AHL level to have some kind of dynasty like what Tampa's doing. I will take making the playoffs every season and winning a cup with this run, with this core. That's because what? I mean, you got what? Between Barkov, Huberto, you got six more years of genuine and that might be a stretch of they're in their prime and should be expected to be competing for a cup. 5-6 years with those guys. Throw in Ekblad. If we win one cup in the 5 years, if you ask me, which one, the core that we have right now, the assets we have right now, just give me a damn cup. All right, let's see. Duke says there's no reason Florida and Tampa should be two of the best teams in the league. It's absolutely beautiful down there, and there's no state taxes. Exactly. True. Yeah, one and done. I'll take the one and done. Believe me, I will take the one and done. If that was the choice, between one and done and nothing. Right, Frank. Exactly. Too many years of a crap team. You want to go to the arena and see us not lose. Right. Exactly. Nick. Well, it's boring if you're not a Tampa fan. It's not that they look, and the bots are back. It's not so much that it's boring, it's just not high scoring. Oh, I did a poem. Look at that. It's not so much that it's boring. There can be excitement in the way that they play, but there are times, I'm like, geez, there's all 5 guys in the neutral zone. How's anybody supposed to do anything on the ice with that? So look, people could call it boring. If you are a sports team, franchise player, whatever sport, you find something that works and you keep winning championships, you just keep doing that. And you don't really care who says what about how it's happening, right? Steve says poems don't count if I can't spell. Yeah, we got 54 people. So Frank again, thank you, sir. Let's see. So I want to end up like the Marlins. No, I didn't say fire sell the team. I didn't say sell everybody when they win it. But these guys are not, in 5 years, they're all going to be over 30. Okay? They're going to be good for a certain amount of time. But, I mean, I don't know. I would take the one and done. I'm not saying I don't want them to be good, but, sometimes teams can be good for quite some time and not win, right? I mean, like, look at this last run that Boston had with Cassidy. What do you do? Get them to the playoffs 5-6 years in a row? They didn't win championship, and now they've got to retool. If this group of guys gets me a cup, I'm happy with a cup. I would like more, but all right, real quick here. The 2 things we're going to give away because time is flying by. Going to give away this Panthers flag and this shirt. I have large, extra large, medium, depending on who wins. Depending on who wins, I got your size. All right, I'm scrolling down to the bottom. Raven, you're not healed. I don't blame you. Raven, I'm sorry, man. I was using it. I'm trying to. Come on, man. I'm the only one allowed to cry today. I already cried today. That's enough. Vincent says, Panthers not winning with Huey, Ekblad, Barkov on the team. They should keep only one. The core of this team is a mold Zito will use some time to figure it out. I want to look buff, Steve. Points a game time decision. Thank you, Lee. Irish, yeah. People who say this is boring have not watched the Devils with the clutch and grab. Yeah, that was the Devils trap, and the Panthers kind of did the same thing when we first came out. There was a lot of complaints. People were saying that we're Roger Nielsen and his trap system. They said, "Oh, we're ruining the game." You know, I wear a medium. I wear a medium, Steve. Like it. Hey, what do you mean I want to look buff? I put in a lot of years at the gym to be able to be lazy and still look halfway decent now. I put in, not that I still don't go, but from age 15 to 40, I was a gym rat. I can look at weights and gain muscle. My muscle memory is like muscle fear now. I look at the weights and the muscles like, no, just don't make us do the work. We'll look better in the morning. We'll look better tomorrow. It's a true story. All right. Buck Skull says, you want to we want to set records, join the dark side flying fluffy. Yeah, bud. Yeah, imagine if we had Zito during the rebuild. Daniel, you say, good point. You're a lifelong Red Wings fan. As much fun as it was all those years in Cups, we held on too long, and it ended up biting you. Yeah, absolutely, man. You know, how many years? That was crazy how many years in a row the Wings made the playoffs. But yeah, exactly. You guys waited kind of too long. You kept throwing everything at, eventually, it's like I said, we're not going to be able to do. We don't have the money. And now we've gotten rid of so many draft picks. This team, these are the guys. These are the guys unless we start trading assets for assets. Hey, the bots are back. All right? Yeah, yeah, Lee, I make the weights lift themselves. Exactly, right? Raven, let's play a game of keep bench cut. It's actually a pretty good idea for a live stream, bud. Why don't we save that one? That's a good idea to have a live stream with that as the subject. Yeah, don't let me forget. That's a really good idea. One bad Steve. Oh, I like it, Steve. It's 2 instead of 199. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm being serious. I'm not being sarcastic. Makes it easier for me to see it. The 199, it all blurs together. I can't tell what it is. You say weights work like that for you because I'm One bad Steve says weights work like that for me because you put in 25 years of hard work and it shows and it pays off and you look great, man, especially in the Crazy Bill video. Damn, I can't believe how jacked your arms are. That's what Steve meant to say. It's what he meant to say. I just, I fixed it up for you. Nice try, Steve. I'm still here, by the way. I'm still here. Frank says people are going to hate you, but you trade Ekblad. He didn't show me shit in the playoffs. Too slow, not physical enough. Sorry. Somebody asked me on the last one of the streams before you came back, but if I had to get rid of one, Barkov, Huberdeau, and Ekblad, was that it, or was it I could only keep one? Yeah, whatever it was, I said go ahead and get rid of Ekblad because he's the most replaceable of the three. I hope he's not watching. He'll block me again. Edwin says, that's the best part of the Bolts. We bring up guys from your farm team and they fit right in. Yep. Guys have a system. Plug guys in. Good to go. Shadow, how you doing, bud? Am I rooting for the Lightning, the Avalanche, or the Rangers to win the Cup? I'm rooting for the Lightning right now because of I've got like 25% of the channel is Lightning fans. So genuinely for them, I'm hoping they win for a couple of reasons. Number one, because they're good supporters. Number two, the more cups Tampa wins, the sooner they go the hell away. Now, if it's Rangers, whoever is coming from the Eastern Conference, I want them to beat the Avalanche because Screw the Avalanche. And no, I'm a Panther fan. That's going to be too much for me, right? I have a respect for what Tampa's doing, but in terms of history with the Panthers, I can't root for the team that swept us in the finals, man. Chad, you think the Rangers are cooked? Yeah. Riley, you sent me a picture of the Duck Huey. All right, I'll have to see that. What did I see? I saw Steve saying, all right, let's see. What else do we see? Fluffy is the dog. It's okay. True. Yeah. When you run a gym, you have no choice but to always be in shape. That is true. True. All right. I'm going to scroll to the bottom because I don't want to miss too much. We got about another 2 minutes. I'm going to give this stuff away. All right. Let's see. Raven, 25% Lightning fans, 74% Panthers. And there's actually definitely some Toronto fans. Picked up a lot of Toronto fans. Definitely picking up some Ranger fans. Picked up some Capital fans. It's been a good year. Vincent, Stu met Ekblad. He's spoken to him and whatnot. He likes him as a person. Not that he doesn't like the other people, but he met Ekblad when he was a rookie and coming up. So it's a little bit. It's kind of like that. Let's see. Frank says he's not the fastest guy with the injuries, right? Jetter, why did the Panthers ever trade Stu Barnes? Oh, if I had hair, it'd all fall out. They traded Stu Barnes and Jason Woolley for Chris Wells. The quote from Murray at the time was, "We have to get bigger if we're going to compete and beat these teams." Even though we had just beaten Philly, Boston, and Pittsburgh in the playoffs the year before, he traded the heart and soul of the team for Chris Wells, who couldn't skate. He couldn't skate. And we had Billy Lindsay on the show. Stu and I interviewed him. And when I asked him about that, Billy said that basically devastated the locker room and was the reason why things went downhill. And they didn't even win their next playoff series. All right. So Sergey's in the house. How you doing, bud? Lundell puts on 20 pounds this offseason and does what Barkov was supposed to do in the playoffs. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to give away a couple of things here. Let me get Steve's questions ready. Everybody get it ready. Get your statistics ready. All right. We're going to give the first ones for the flag. First question is for the flag. I need the glasses. All right. Steve wants to know, how many regular season shutouts does Roberto Luongo have only for the Panthers, though? So playing for the Panthers, how many regular season shutouts did Luongo have? So that's for the flag. Bud, you're in the ballpark, bud. You're in the ballpark. False. Not the ballpark. Closer, bud. Still, Bud's throwing all of them out there trying. We don't have it yet. Sergey, you're close. Shadow's close. Chris is close. False is close. Steve, you already know the answer. Close, Bud. Bud got it. 38. Bud got it. I'm going to add that. How many flags is that now, Bud? I'm going to find the flags on sale on eBay. Well, I've already got them for sale, but you know what I'm saying. You already have the flag, right? The next one is easy, right? I know Bubba Brewski, but he did get close. Look, Bubba, in Bud's defense, the first answer he gave was 30, so it's not like he was that far off. Shadow, you're like, it's okay, Bud. Everybody's welcome here. All right, so Bud, you know the drill. All right. Steve says, give it to Shadow. Give what to Shadow? I'm not saying no, but you're saying give the flag. Just. Oh, because Shadow got 36. The email address is flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. Shadow, there you go. Let them support a real team. The email address is flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. Send me an email, remind me what you won, and we're good to go. Yeah, I should do that. That's a good point. Steve will put it in the chat for me. And yeah, now you see what we got here, Steve. Steve, I'm gonna give away this shirt. It's a nice shirt. It's got two logos on it. It's got that logo, and then it's got the Shadow logo. All right. Shadow, I have like 100 of them. They're for sale on eBay. So Steve didn't do anything out of line. Believe me, I always end up giving away 2 or 3 things. So it's and Bubba Brewski wants one too. Me. You know the email address. I got a stack. I got 5 or 6 stacks of cards over there that people have won. Nobody's messaged me. So if you message me. All right. Oh, the shirt. I'm getting all confused now. All right. For the shirt. Steve says, how many regular season shutouts does $10 million Bubba Brewski have for the Florida Panthers? Bubba Brewski, how many regular season shutouts does Bubba Brewski have? Bud, Jesus Christ, Bud. And Chris got it. Chris and Bud got it with 4. Chris and Bud got it with 4. All right. So you guys know the deal on that. You guys know the deal to get a hold of me. I'll put the email address in the thing. But yeah, the box, by the time we're done here, Bud, the box will be like 20. It'll be a big box. I'll have to send in the flat rate box, right? Raven, you didn't. Yeah, Bud said 4. My thing's not. Wait a minute. Oh, nice, cute. Well done, Raven. You got me, Raven. That was nice. That was well done. Frank, $50 for this shirt. I've got plenty of them, Frank. If you want a shirt, Frank, you can email me or you could buy it off of eBay. Either one, whichever way you want to go. In fact, that's the only one I have. Not the only one. It's the only design I have left. I sold out of all the rainbow shirts during the playoffs, so that was good. Shadow, you can just yeah, Chris, that was for the shirt. Shadow, just contact me, man. Flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com, right? Raven says $51 for the shirt off my back. What do I got on? I got my Jaws shirt on. Yeah. I got to get myself. Oh, speaking of shirts, I'm glad I have everybody here. I should have done this before the giveaway. I've got a couple people that have written me, but I need hats, shirts, jerseys. Doesn't matter. I need stuff that I can wear that has the other teams because there's video series that you guys want me to do. Okay. But if I'm doing a video series about another team, I can't wear the Panther stuff. So I can pay for the shipping. I take it as a donation. I trade you a flag. I trade you a shirt. I'll make you a mod, whatever. Boy, Raven and Steve be like, what? Well, email me if you have something. Doesn't even have to be in good shape. I just need it to be able to wear it in the videos when when I'm what happened? The chat froze. Yeah, I know these naked Tinder bots, man. Unbelievable, right? So yeah, if you guys have anything from other team that you think you can help me out with, email me and we'll work something out. Steve says you didn't want to be a mob, but I just don't trust. Funny. Shadow. Yeah, man. Just email me. Just email me and we'll work something out because I want to try to get as much of it as I can before the finals end. So as soon as the season is over, I can start the videos that one series of video. Vincent, you have a question. Why? I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away, but it's a good reason. I don't want to give it away. We'll just put it that way. No, it's not as Jaws. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. You're asking me why Jaws. Jeez, I thought you were asking me why I wanted the shirts and stuff. Because I've been at Jawsaholic on Twitter for forever, right? So, and Jaws is my favorite movie. You see Chief Brody's up there. Kyle's middle name is Martin, who happens to be my grandfather's first name, but his middle name is Martin. Matthias's middle name is Brody, and that's Chief Martin Brody. So that's why everybody calls me Jaws. Well, everybody but Steve and a couple other people. My friends call me Jaws. That's how I put it. So I've been lucky enough. It didn't happen on purpose. Like when on Twitter, like people just started calling me Jaws, and I was like, okay, cool, yeah. Not everybody gets to have their nickname be their favorite movie, right? So I went with it. And Steve, I can. Ha ha ha. Ah, nice. Did you forget I can mod my own channel, Steve? Oh, Steve is burning right now. He's trying to think. I love you, though. You're still my brother. I couldn't resist. I learned it from Raven. It's not, well, it shows it on my thing. It's deleted. That's funny, Valerie. Don't let I never, well, you mean I never close my mouth is what you're trying to say? Well, I'm just curious, Valerie. Should I be silent during the live stream? Oh, I'm having too much fun. You still see it, Steve? All right. I guess it's okay. I'm taller than 4'2", though, damn it. I just look like I'm 4'2" next to my own kids, man. Right? So, you Raven, you think I should unmod him? Nah, he's all right. We'll leave Steve for now. I can't delete your comments because you're a mod. It showed it to me. Can I put you in timeout? I put you in timeout. All right, what do we got? 7:51. All right, so we got a couple of minutes. Anyway. All right, so does anybody at all have a prediction that the Rangers are going to win this game? Is there a Ranger fan on the stream? I got 58 people here. Do we have one Ranger fan in the stream that says, yes, the Rangers are winning? One. No, Shadow says no. Oh, no. Hey, there we go. Exploring again says 3-1 Rangers. Exploring. I hope you're not a Ranger fan. No, I see. Oh, Shadow. Now, come on now. True says the Rangers win. Bubba Brewski says Igor sucks. Vasilevsky's better. Shadow says Vasi's better. You can't argue. I mean, I don't think Igor sucks, obviously, but Vasilevsky in elimination games, man, he's dangerous. He is just dangerous. Raven says 4-3 Rangers in overtime. You think Mike Ock? my cock will go off. My cock will go off. I did it for you, Raven. I walked right into it and I did it for you. All right. Oh, the big cat is a thunder cat. Exactly, man. Joshua says Rangers in 4. Man, it was almost looking that way, right, Josh? 2-0 in the series, 2-0 in the game. And we're like, damn, I think Tampa's done. And they all hurt us. They hurt us collectively because they're psychic. Maybe that's why they're so good, because they've got a time machine. Maybe they got a time machine. They go back in the locker room. They watch what's going to happen, and they know what's going to happen. That's why they know when the mistakes are going to happen, and they can just wait all game, put everybody in the neutral zone, and wait for the mistake to happen because they have a time machine, and they know. That's the answer, man. Carl, that's why they play the game. Yep, that's what Steve said, right? Shadow, yeah, man, we're fun. We're fun. Look, we've been abused by our franchise for a long time, you know. But here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about it, Shadow. Who can we talk smack against? Right? Like a Panther fan talking smack against who? Ottawa? Right? You know? So we have nobody we can talk smack against. So yeah, we're kind of chill. Oh man, except for Steve. Oh, here come the bots again. The Leafs, Shadow. I don't think so. Not anymore. The Leafs at least took Tampa to 7. And then, I mean, think about it. Directly after going to 7 against Toronto, they sweep us. So I don't know that we could talk any smack against Toronto. Right? Yeah. All right, let's see. Raven, you're going to wait till 10 to post the auction cards. When it ends, it'll be 10. Right. Yeah, you want it to end right at the right time. Yeah, we did win a series finally, right? Yeah. All right, guys. This was good. Everybody who won and everybody who Steve just gave stuff to, just contact me at flyingfluffyhockey@gmail. And I got a lot of cards that I've given away over the last couple of weeks. I haven't checked the email in a couple of days. I'm going to check it tomorrow because I was busy with Matthias and everything. So, but if you haven't contacted me and you won the cards, just contact me and let me know what you won, right? Peyton, reality is the Bolts are getting the cup this year. Probably, man. Yeah, Raven, we got 60. It's been good. This has been the best stream since the Panthers, right? Since the Panthers streams, we're doing pretty good. So thank you, Steve. All right. I'm going to do it. 3-2 Rangers in overtime. 3-2 Rangers in overtime. We all know that pretty much guarantees it won't happen. But I'm going down with this ship. I'm going down fighting. I want Game 7. If we can get 60 people in here for Game 6, we can get 100 for Game 7. Come on, guys. Steve, bro, if we can get 62 people in here now for Game 6, we can get 100 in here for Game 7. Look at everybody booing me. Yeah, Raven, overtime. Exactly. Oh, Steve's going to unsub. Here we go. KC, no, it's just a pregame. I do a 1-hour pregame before the games. But this is a good point to that question. When this stream ends, you are automatically redirected to Twisted Wrister. Nick does the entire games. He doesn't show the game, but he does commentary on the entire game. And when this stream ends, you go immediately right to his channel. LaFonda says, and I hope I got that right, if Tampa gets the cup again, it might be bronze by next year with all its hand it's been getting. Yeah, that's a good point. Instaskin says, I just jinxed the Rangers. You don't need the stress of another Game 7 knowing Colorado's waiting. Go Bolts. Let's end this tonight, even if it has to come to overtime. Let's put it this way. I'll end it with this. I wouldn't mind seeing Tampa winning it overtime at home because that would be a hell of a celebration. But in interest of me wanting 100 viewers on the Game 7 stream. 3-2 Rangers. All right, guys. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you guys right after the game with the recap.